A very good day to madam. We are from Group C. Today, we are going to present about business case for the topic public transport schedule systems. First of all, I would like to make introductions. My name is Kit Tian Tian and my matrix number is 270881. So, in these presentations, we have 4 team members who are going to present. For the first one is a project manager, which is me, Kit Tian Tian, and followed by software specialist Tang Chi Ming, and then is the business analysis Arif Fahan bin Azmi, and then followed by the test engineer, which is Muhammad Ahmad Afif bin Azhar. So in this presentation too, we have several agendas, which is a project background, situation, current situations, problem statements, project opportunities, project objective, alternative, analysis of alternative, project proposed recommendations, and require funding and support. So for the first part is the introduction part. In this introduction, we have the project background. So the project background is currently our country has a lot of public transport such as MRT, LRT, KTM, etc. So the users of public transport actually reduce the problem of motorcycle, miles driven, and traffic congestions. But scheduling, tracking, and monitoring the schedule of the public transport is one of the major issues faced in the public transport sector in our country. So for the current situations, quite many number of people using the public transport nowadays, and the government also introduced several plans to encourage more people to use the public transport. But the public transport facing the biggest problem, which will cause the decrease of people using the public transport, which is the punctuality of the public transport. As your information, the punctuality of our country public transport actually is very poor. So that is one of the reasons to cause the decrease of people using a public transport. For the next one is a problem statement. So in this project, we have stated 2 problem statements. One is the punctuality of the public transport and all technology used in the public transport. For the punctuality of the public transport, for example, in Kuala Selangor, many users will use the public transport, but sometimes the public transport scheduled to be on time on 2 p.m., but the actual time that the public transport reaches 2:10 p.m. And then followed by the next one is all technology used by the public transport. The main reason of being not punctual is that the real-time location of the public transport cannot provide to the management system, so the management system cannot detect the actual location and the time for them to reach the stations. That's all for my parts, and then now I'm going to pass to my teammates to continue for the presentations. Thank you.
Thank you, Yan Tian. My name is Teng Jimeng and my matric number is 271050. Now I will continue present the project opportunity. By improving the public transport, first is not need to waste their time in waiting the public transport in station. Second is let our country having a better image in the international state. This is because having a more punctual public transport will get a better review for the users. Third is can likely beauty the environment of our country. As is more people use the public transport, the transport in the route will become lesser, and this can help us to reduce the pollution such as sound and air. And last is can reduce the living cost if everyone using the public transport than buying a car. The project objective is improving the punctuality of our public transport and no need to waste time in waiting. Second is develop a fully functional online public transport system that meet the requirement and satisfaction of users. Third is increase the rating of user to public transport for our country, and they will more confident to the service for public transport. Last is increase the user of public transport to prevent the pollution of our country and increase the profit for the public transport. Next is the alternative part. The first alternative is using the current system, and followed by second alternative, which is installing GPS in every public transport and design and apps that can link with the detect system. The third alternative give that is standardize the speed of all public transport, and the last alternative is installing a detect sensor in every station. That's all for me, thank you. Now I will pass to my friend Amma to continue.
Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. My name is Muhammad Amafi bin Azhar. My number matric is 270711 and I will present about analysis alternative and proposed recommendation. In this analysis alternative, we are going to do the SWOT for the analysis. So SWOT stands for strength, weakness, and opportunity and threat. The first alternative is using the current system. So the strength is safe cost, stable, and will not easily occur problem. The weakness is waste time and not punctual. The opportunity is no opportunity. The threat is less user will use the public transport because it needs time to wait. The second alternative is installing GPS in every public transport and design a system that can link with the DEC system. The strength is will be more punctual. The weakness is need more cost, will occur some schedule problem. Opportunity user will be more satisfied. The threat is high risk of financial loss and difficult to sustain. The third alternative is standardize the speed of all public transport. The strength is all bus will be more punctual. The weakness is need more cost to complete this alternative. The opportunity can control all of the public transport and provide more job opportunity and threat high risk of financial loss and difficult to sustain. The last alternative is installing a detect sensor in every station. The strength is more punctual. The weakness is need more cost. The opportunity is lower cost and easy to implementation. The threat is high risk of financial loss and difficult to sustain. And now I will present the proposed recommendation. The recommended analysis is installing GPS in every public transport and design app that can link with the detect system. The description is create a system for the user to see the status of the public transport, and the reason is one, more effective. The people can know more status about the public transport, and the number two, high demand from the market. People will choose to use a better punctuality public transport, and the third one is public transport will be more user friendly. The people will know the time to reach the destination and the real time or the location of the public transport. Thank you. And the next presentation will be continued by my friend Arif.
Hello and good day. My name is Arif Farhan bin Azmi, metric number 271457, and I will be presenting the required funding and support for our project. First of all, I will be explaining total cost of ownership for our project. First, system development for the course of 6 months period will bring about 10 million ringgit, while implementation cost is 700,000 ringgit. System maintenance over the course of 12 months will cost about 180,000 ringgit. Office equipment such as printer, computer, and etc. will cost 500,000 ringgit, while training costs will bring about 150,000 ringgit. Finally, communication fee for a period of 12 months will cost 12,000 ringgit. Total cost of ownership will be 11,542,000 ringgit. Seconds on the topic will be a total salary of each position in the project in 12 months period. Project manager will have a total salary of 108,000 ringgit, while software specialist will have a total salary of 96,000 ringgit. Test engineer and business analyst both have the same amount of salary, which is 7,000 ringgit per month, and that brings a full salary of 84,000 ringgit. Lastly, system admins will have a total salary of 60,000 ringgit in the long run, which means the funding of our project will bring at the sum of the cost of ownership and salary, which is 11,974,000 ringgit in total. That's all for today. Thank you for listening to our presentation and have a good day.